Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to you all. My name is Angelia Setiadi and I'm from Universitas Dianuswantara. Today I will present my article to the first international conference on business, economics, accounting and technology 2025. Before that, I will open my article file first. Okay, this is my article titled Profitability, Firm Size, and Tax Avoidance, a review of the Indonesian energy sector 2020 to 2024. For the background and the problem, this is motivated by the phenomenon of tax avoidance, which is a legal strategy to reduce a company's tax burden. Although legal, this practice is often debated because it may lower government revenue and create unfairness in the taxation system. The energy sector is an important focus because it has high profitability and plays a strategic role in Indonesia's economy. However, studies focusing specifically on energy companies listed on the Indonesia Stock Exchange during 2020 to 2024 are still limited. In fact, this period was marked by global commodity price fluctuation, change in energy policies, and geopolitical challenges. This is the research gap that this study aims to fill. Next, objective and the methods. The objective of this study is to analyze the extent to which profitability and firm size affect tax avoidance in energy companies. The independent variable are return on asset or ROA as a proxy for profitability and firm size measured by the natural logarithm of total assets. The dependent variable is tax avoidance, measured by the effective tax rate or ETR. The study applies a quantitative approach using secondary data from annual financial reports from 91 energy companies as a population, a total of 20 companies with 158 firm years observation during 2020 to 2024 were selected using purposive sampling based on specific criteria. Okay, for the result and the discussion, this descriptive test results show that the average ROA of energy companies is 0.14 with a maximum of 2.01. The average firm size is 20.33, while the average ETR is 0.13. The classical assumption tests indicate that the data are free from issues of autocorrelation, multicollinearity, and heteroscedasticity, although the normality assumption was not fully met. These findings provide an initial overview of the data characteristics before hypothesis testing. The regression results indicate that the adjusted R-square value is only 0.02, which means the independent variable explains about 2% of the variation in tax avoidance. However, ROA is found to have a positive and significant effect on tax avoidance, with a coefficient of 0.071 and a p-value of 0.029. This implies that more profitable companies are more likely to engage in tax avoidance. On the other hand, firm size does not significantly affect tax avoidance with a p-value of 0.506. This result suggests that the first hypothesis, which states that profitability affects tax avoidance, is accepted. This finding supports a Keynesian theory which explains that managers are motivated to maximize after-tax profit one way, paying through tax avoidance. The second hypothesis, which states that firm size affects tax avoidance, is rejected. This shows that although theoretically larger firms have more research and opportunities for tax planning, in this study, firm size was not the determining factor in the energy sector. The study has several implications. Theoretically, the findings reinforce the understanding that profitability is a key driver of tax avoidance, while firm size is not always relevant. From a policy perspective, this research suggests that tax authorities should focus their supervision on highly profitable companies, particularly in the energy sector. Practically, companies need to balance tax efficiency strategies with compliance, since transparency in tax practice can improve reputation in investor trust. Okay, that's all is my article. Thank you for your time and thank you for your attention. Good morning. Bye bye.